Jah Power family. Y'all like, subscribe, share, hit that little bell. Now, I want to let y'all, this the Gnostic Jesus, Dead Sea Scrolls, and the Apocrypha. Books banned from the Bible. Now, I want to let y'all know you got 66 books in the Bible with 66 different authors. It's over 100 different versions of the Bible. The Bible was completed in 1610 by King James. Now, you got the Apocrypha, which are the books taken out the Bible. You see what I'm saying? Written by King James. You see what I'm saying? Distributed in 1610. You see what I'm saying? So now, you got the Nag Hammadi Gospels was found in Egypt in 1945, the same year that they came up with the mysterious land of Israel. You see what I'm saying? Israel come from the Bible, not a true land. Land stolen from the Palestinians. The Palestinians stole it from the Canaanites, which are Africans. So you got the Gospel of Infancy, which talks about that Jesus was never hung on a cross. You see what I'm saying? And it also tells you about, teaches about the devil coming from the red set from Egypt and a mix between the Greek god Pan. But then you also got Hades. You see what I'm saying? Showing you where these ideas came from before the Bible. Okay? Uh so you got the Apocrypha. You see, which, like I said, the books took it from the Bible. You see what I'm saying? And that they got monotheism. You see what I'm saying? And when you look at the monotheism, if you look at Egypt, you got the Aten. You see what I'm saying? The Aten. You see what I'm saying? That's different though. That ain't in the Dead Sea Scrolls, but in the Apocrypha. But like I was saying about the devil and the Greek god Pan and Hades. You see, but that's another something that they took. You see, and changed. You see what I'm saying, from the original scripts, because all these scripts is found in Africa. You see what I'm saying? In Egypt. You see what I'm saying? So you got the Gnostic Jesus, right? Gnostic just is a word that means knowledge. You see what I'm saying? You got Adam and Eve. Their two sons, Cain and Abel. You see what I'm saying? And uh Cain kill Abel, kills Abel. How did humanity keep going if it was only Eve and Abel left? You see what I'm saying? And they didn't have sex. Let me just say that. But this is some of the stuff that it talks about in the Apocrypha. You see? So you got the Dead Sea Scrolls, which was found in 1947, 2 years later after they found the state of Israel. 2 years later after they found the Nag Hammadi Gospels, which we call the Apocrypha. You see what I'm saying? So with the Dead Sea Scrolls in 1947, they find, which is a part of the Dead Sea Scrolls, the Book of Jubilee. You see, the Book of Enoch. You see what I'm saying? The Book of Thomas, the Book of James. I mean, the Gospel of James, the Gospel of Mary. You see what I'm saying? Uh, Nicodemus, the Gospel of Nicodemus, the Apocalypse of Peter. You see what I'm saying? Jubilee. You see what I'm saying? These are some of the books that was taken out the Bible. But we be saying that this is God's word. Why are they taking books out? Now, I want to read y'all something about these Dead Sea Scrolls. The discovery, listen to this. Discovery and description. The Dead Sea Scrolls came from various sites, and the date from the sites date back to the 3rd century BCE and the 2nd century CE. The term usually refers more especially to manuscripts found in 11 caves near the ruins of Kamara, which most scholars think was the home and community that owned the scrolls. Exactly. That's right. And that's exactly right. Okay. Hold on one more. The Dead Sea Scrolls also are ancient Jewish fragment scrolls. How is these? Hold on, man. Discovered in 1947, between 1946 and 1956, and mostly are Amharic, Hebrew, and Greek and Aramaic. You see what I'm saying? Which are African languages. You see what I'm saying? But they find these Dead Sea Scrolls in 11 caves. You see what I'm saying? All over. You see what I'm saying? All over North Africa. You see what I'm saying? And the 3rd century BC and the 2nd century CE, these is 100 and something years between each. You see what I'm saying? Written. This is when they was supposedly was written. But we know we gotta watch them dates that the archaeology just give, cause they always try to fit it in the time frame of the Bible. You see what I'm saying? They always do that. But even if the dates is real, it's still, you see what I'm saying, after the death. That right there, before the death, before Jesus. You see what I'm saying? If it was written then, it's written before Jesus. You see what I'm saying? Before any Bible or any of that. You see what I'm saying? And they arguing for 921 years. We talk about doing the Council of Nicaea now. They argue John Bill. You see what I'm saying? Because it was 4 or 5 different councils, and they arguing 921 years if this Christ even was a real person. You see what I'm saying? They arguing amongst themselves. And you see, you got people today that try to come out and say, like they know, if they argue for 921 years, 300 years after this man dead, and then you got scripts before this man he was even born. The scripts that they supposedly find that's a part of the Bible date before the time of Jesus or the Bible. You see what I'm saying? And they written on papyrus, by the way, which is an indigenous African plant that they mash together and you can write on. You see what I'm saying? But you saying y'all wrote on sheep's skins. But they not finding no sheepskins. They are finding African papyrus and accrediting it to the Bible. That's facts. That's facts. Can't know the. So why did they take the book of, like, if you read the book of Thomas, everything he's saying, he took it right off the walls of Egypt. And see, you talk about Peter, but you had Paul. You see what I'm saying? And they took these characters out because they doubted the physical nature of this man. You see what I'm saying? They never tell you about the apostles and all that they was arguing against the physical nature of this man. You see what I'm saying? For 921 years. So my question is, who was writing these scrolls about this Christ before the Christ that you know? You understand what I'm saying? Because how could you be writing the Christ before Christianity? I think that's John G. Jackson. You see what I'm saying? Ashaka Musa Barashango, the historical Jesus. It's more. I bring y'all some more books on there, but y'all can Google the Nag Hammadi Gospels, the Apocrypha, and then you will see all these: the Book of Enoch, the Book of Thomas, Jubilee, the Gospel of Mary. Why y'all take Mary supposed to be one of the main characters, but they took the Gospel of Mary out and talking about some Mary Magdalene? You see what I see? They don't want to put that in there. And the preacher never read none of these in church. Why? Because they took these books out. You see what I'm saying? Like in the Apocrypha, it also gives you the name of the man who ordered the death of Jesus. His name is Pontius Pilate. Why the preacher them, they talking about Jesus died on the cross? Well, who set him up then? Pontius Pilate. Y'all like, subscribe, and share. I'm coming back. Jah power.